I'll start. The college football podcast for everyone and everyone else. I'm your host, John Buhler, lead writer, Visalia.com. I'm joined today by a man who spent all afternoon carefully removing mothballs from his high school letterman's jacket in his closet. A guy who is more addicted to nostalgia than any of those fine folks from the Watchmen universe. Cody Williams, content director, fansided.com. Life's a joke. TikTok, TikTok. How are you?
Dude, just been spending, been practicing getting some reps in for the pod on my talk, man. Like home, like Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
I am doing so unbelievably good. I think we're like day like six in the dog sitting, so
Oh yeah.
I got two more from this.
Shouts Banjo. Shouts Banjo. He made a pre-pod appearance.
Yes, he's like Bubba, but not as needy, but also a little more manipulative in this small style.
Little bit less emotional, a little bit more strategic.
Yes, very. Banjo is short for Machiavelli.
I've always said that. I've always said that.
It's easy.
Don't.
It's easier to spell.
That's right. The kid from Deliverance, he was a Machiavellian for sure.
You ain't from around here, ain't you?
That's right.
But obviously, for the folks at home, this is going to be a very different episode. This is like our last one of the summer. So then on Monday's episode, we're going to be doing our SEC preview, then Big Ten, ACC, Big 12, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And the season's almost here. But
Mhm.
Cody's like, we've been doing this for like a whole year of straight video. Let's have some fun. Let's talk basically everything but college football today. So this is our summer fling.
That's right. This entire episode is going to be a false start, and I love it. I'm so happy about it.
It's gonna be so good. Like, tell me you're so good.
That's right.
And obviously meat move in. So let's debate some barbecue because why the hell not?
That's right, man. So I'm going to start off with you because we're both from two barbecue rich traditions, and North Carolina barbecue and Georgia barbecue are two very different things. So I'll start the conversation there. Do you prefer Georgia barbecue to North Carolina barbecue, the vinegar based?
I like them both. I like it more than Texas and Kansas City based. That's
Okay.
how I would say it. They're similar enough, but there's slight distinctions. North Carolina's a little more vinegar. Georgia's a
Mhm.
little more red sauce.
Yeah, it's like vinegary red sauce. I actually prefer Georgia to North Carolina. I'm not a snob about barbecue. Like they're all good to me. Let's be very clear. Like I don't dislike any kind of I take that back. Mustard, like if it's a mustard based sauce, I will push back on that. Not a huge fan of that, but like I do prefer Georgia to North Carolina. I feel like there's just a little more flavor going on, man. Like
Yeah.
I think that's what you're getting at when you get there. So you mentioned Kansas City barbecue and Texas barbecue. If you had to choose between those two, which one are you going with?
Well, because I work for Fansided and Zach Best is there. He
That's
did he did me he did send me some stuff from Kansas City with burn-ins. It was great. I made it myself, or I reheated it.
There you go.
The height of COVID, the height of COVID, living in Chicago, I tried to reheat it. I just burnt like my entire thumb. So like that's my space bar thumb too. That was the worst part.
Oh God, dude, that's the worst.
Okay, so growing up, there's probably a barbecue restaurant in and around Hendersonville, Asheville, Mills River, North Carolina that you're all about. And same with me in Atlanta, Marietta, East Cobb, Georgia. So
Yeah.
tell me about your place. Like, what's the go-to like item and fixins?
So interestingly enough, it was probably from like ages like 3 to about 7 or 8. My mom worked a second job at a place called the Barbecue Shack in Etowah, North Carolina.
Okay.
And every Tuesday they would have a pig picking.
Yeah.
And like they would literally have the whole roasted pig sitting in the middle of the restaurant, man. It's the most redneck ass you've ever heard.
Love
And
it.
it was phenomenal. And man, I mean, it's hard to beat that. Like, I still remember that 30 years later. Like, just mom taking me to work and like me eating that while I was doing my homework. And then I wasn't a big fan of it at the time. Apparently, their Greek salad there was pretty damn incredible. Wasn't a big salad kid
Yeah.
as a person. Really enjoyed their fries. One of my things is if you have fries at a barbecue restaurant, I'm super picky about it. They've got to be the steak fries. I need the big,
Yeah,
thick steak fries with my barbecue. And they had some really damn good steak fries. And so that's the barbecue shack I remember very, very, very fondly.
that's what I'm talking about. So my childhood home in East Cobb, Georgia is about halfway between Marietta and Roswell. Marietta is the county seat in Cobb County where the Braves play. Roswell is like a affluent suburb of Atlanta in Fulton County. So if you go up 20 with the State Route 20
Oh
towards the
yeah.
Big Chicken,
Yes,
which I
sir.
explain. We'll talk about that in another episode too. It's a giant chicken for KFC. Just before you get there, there's a place called Williamson Brothers Barbecue. They've got
Okay.
about two other places. I think they got one in Canton and one in Douglasville.
Okay.
But it's been there about as long as I've been alive, so about 35 years. Their big thing is pulled pork and barbecue chicken.
Hmm.
And it's two brothers who didn't do well in school. They have like it's like a big the whole building looks like it's about to collapse, but it's been that
Yeah.
way for like 35 years. Their big thing is pulled pork. You know, they get you the big styrofoam thing full of sauce. Usually
Mm.
have slightly toasted bread. But then I started like going in there and eating there more like as a high schooler. That's where I really fell in love with my favorite thing, sliced pork. I love that.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's the first place I had onion rings. First place I had Brunswick stew.
Mm.
Um, chicken. They had really good chicken wings and the best what chocolate cream pie.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So I've actually eaten out of Williamson's. Like
yeah.
I used to golf a lot in Douglasville. There was a course I really
Okay.
liked up there in Douglasville that was relatively affordable. And depending on what time I golfed, I might need a meal. And so I actually found I was like one day I was just craving barbecue and and the pulled pork was freaking incredible, man. So good call there, man. That's a good one.
They used to cater all of my childhood neighborhoods cookouts, like
Oh,
Fourth of
hell
July's.
yeah. Hell
Like
yeah.
I would basically go out there. The parents would eat barbecue. They have sweet tea, and I'd go out there and dance, which is mostly me attempting to do karate moves as a 6-year-old.
When I was living in Atlanta, there was a place in West Midtown where we lived called Doss Barbecue.
Yes.
And Doss Barbecue, first off, all their barbecue items were amazing, but the actual main attraction, which is the real key to a barbecue restaurant, that's the secret. The key to a barbecue restaurant is the sides. Like
Yeah.
if you don't like if you're opening a barbecue restaurant, you probably know how to smoke meats. Like, let's be clear about that. And so it's all going to be pretty good. Like the elite of the elite is what it is. But like, Fox Bros is Fox Bros because Fox Bros barbecue is really freaking good.
Yes.
And but like Das Barbecue has a cream corn that they cook with like jalapenos. And oh
Okay.
my God, dude, it is unfreaking. I don't even like cream corn, and I can eat this stuff by the gallon.
Yeah, I've had it before. It's fantastic. I've been to Fox Bros a little bit more. So you're talking about sides. So in your opinion, what's like the one side that's like consistently good everywhere you go, and which one's the most hit or miss?
So I'll start with hit or miss, and I think it's a make or break for a barbecue restaurant. It's mac and cheese. Because if you can't make your mac and cheese right, then I don't trust you to make a whole lot of hell of a lot else right, quite frankly. Um, I think the most consistent that you're going to find is probably green beans.
That's what I was gonna say because
Yeah,
they're always gonna be good. They're always it's gonna be flavorful. It's gonna
it's always
add to
cooked
this.
with smoked bacon. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be pretty damn good.
mac and cheese is a good one, but the other one I would say is I've had some up and down Brunswick stew,
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
and it's not necessarily like how thin or thick the sauce is. It's just like the meat's too chunky.
Yeah, 100%. It's a consistency issue, I think, is what it is. And the honestly, what's actually really hit or miss that I don't think it's talked about enough? The bread side. Whether it's
Yeah.
cornbread or Texas toast or whatever you're talking about, super hit or miss. Like I hate a barbecue restaurant that just gives me a piece of plain white bread untoasted. What are we doing? Get out of my face. I don't want that at all.
No, that's kind of honestly like, yeah, I'm gonna mess with Texas here. I mean, talk about a state that loves a bunch of stuff that's just not good.
Right, 100%.
They have a lot of stuff like you don't do sauce or you don't do sides. And obviously, from where we are, the barbecue geographic relatively, because Georgia barbecue and North Carolina barbecue is relatively similar. There are a few distinctions, but
Yeah,
like there'll be like a place like it. We're just gonna have like smoked turkey legs. I'm like, I don't want to eat that. First off, I don't really like turkey, and
yeah.
second, I don't want to be reminded that I'm going to Disney World.
Right, 100%, man. So I like turkey. I'm a big turkey guy. I like smoked turkey if you do it like you would smoked chicken. Like not
Yeah.
like a chicken leg or a chicken wing or anything like that, but like just like you shred the turkey. I think that's very good on a sandwich. Especially because like you get like I feel like the turkey because it is turkey's such a almost like if you don't season a turkey, it's so bland and so plain that when you get the smoky flavor in there, you really get this like the good smoke with it. And so like that's what I like about like the essentially pulled turkey. But you're right, you're 100% right on the turkey leg. I actually tend to, at barbecue restaurants, I tend to stay away from legs and wings just because I think those are pretty hit or miss as well.
I think that's fair too. Unpopular take, but what's your most unpopular barbecue take? Or you want me to go with mine?
You go with yours. I have one, but it might end the show immediately.
That's fine. My body can't handle brisket very much anymore.
Okay.
That stuff almost kills me. Like it tastes really good, but like if I eat like what I think I could in my 20s, I will literally die.
So there's a restaurant that's one of our favorites in New Mexico actually that they do a smoked green chili brisket sandwich. It's the best sandwich I've ever had. They put it and you can get it on green chili cheese bread. And let me be clear, it is phenomenal. It wrecks me every time and I still don't stop because I can't help
That's
myself.
that's it'd be like that. Is that your hot take?
No. Sorry, I just got thinking about the sandwich and now I want to go get one, frankly.
Yeah.
No, my hot take, I really don't think burn ends are all that special. And
They're
that's a
they're
hot
okay.
take, I know. But like some people swear by them and like they're fine, but like I would much rather have pulled pork. I would much rather have sliced pork. I would much rather have brisket. Like there's a whole mess of stuff that I would rather have at a barbecue restaurant than burn ends.
Yeah, like I will do it because it's like unique and everything like that. But like if I have more than like 8 pieces, I'm out of commission the next day.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
and I don't know if you got any other barbecue thoughts. I got one more thing that I got to share.
Oh, hit me.
There was a barbecue restaurant that was up by where I was. I'm blanking on the name of it. I'll come back to me later. They moved to Decatur, so
Okay.
to hell with them. But they had oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I think it's called DBA barbecue. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
They had a wing that was like you probably wouldn't like it, but it's like mustard habanero mango thing.
Okay.
Not your thing, but it's like if there's a flavor that I
Yeah.
never heard of, it's probably good. That's kind of how I subscribe to.
Yeah.
I would just get that and fries sometimes, and I would go there and
Hell yeah.
play trivia. And our rival
Nice.
at that place was called Blue Moisture Cold.
It's a great team name. That's a great team name.
Yeah, we are Thunder Gun for Thunder Gun Express
There
because
we go.
always sunny in Philadelphia.
That's right. So anyway, we started blasting.
All right, you got any last barbecue thoughts?
I freaking love barbecue. I think that's my
Yes.
lasting thought.
Also, I think when I die and go to heaven, I hope Vince Wilfork's there handing me some delicious barbecued ribs.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. That oh, and also it is a college football show. Shouts to Sam Pittman, the pitmaster, baby. No one makes a rack of ribs like him.
They're out of this world.
I
I mean, he's that good behind the grill, but does he know how to put fries in the bag?
don't know, man. He might have to learn after this season, for being honest.
Our top five God-tiered fast food items that are going to give us God-tier Duke excellence, honestly.
100%.
This is your topic. Explain anything that I need to say beyond what I just said.
I'm a fast food slut, is really what it boils down
Yeah.
to. And absolutely love fast food. And I was just sitting here thinking, man, like what, like if you were basically like if you were on a desert island and you could have five fast food items to sustain you, what would they probably be? And so that's where I started with those. So you want me to start with my fifth?
You go right ahead.
All right, so I went with the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. No pickle on mine. I'm not a pickle guy. But one of the keys to the spicy chicken sandwich, first off, it tastes good if you just eat the spicy chicken sandwich. But if you get one of like the Polynesian sauce or a sweet sauce to go with the spicy, oh my God, dude, it just takes it to another level.
Sometimes when I'm being really sophisticated, I get it dressed up deluxe, and I do that too with
Oh, there we go. There
the
we
honey
go.
roasted barbecue. Chick-fil-A's spicy chicken sandwich was just missed the cut. Like I'm not kidding.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I mean, dude, it is. it is hard to beat. It is real damn good.
So the reason I have the five that I have here is like if I go to this establishment, is it a certainty that I'm getting this every time?
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
100%.
with Chick-fil-A, there's so many good items. I don't always get that. That's why that did not make the cut for me.
So, like I said, I'm a fast food slut, and so I what I tend to do when I go to Chick-fil-A is I'll get a spicy chicken sandwich and then whatever else I'm feeling. So like I'll get a combo of whatever else I want that day, but the spicy chicken sandwich is always part of that meal.
You should do what my brother-in-law does at Cookout. Like get something, go through the drive-through, eat it there, then go back
There we
around.
go. There we go.
And number five for me, I gotta go with the curly fries at Arby's.
Oh God. That just missed the cut for me, dude. So I'll go ahead and tell you, I do not have any sides. Oh no, and I do have one side. I only have one side in here, but if I had to add another one, it would probably be the Arby's curly fries, dude. They're so good.
I'm pretty side heavy on here for me, to be honest with
Okay,
you.
okay.
So with curly fries for me, like yeah, I've had regular home style fries at Arby's, but like curly fries, first time I ever had it, it was there. The seasoning's really good. Any sauce you like, whether you like Arby's sauce,
Yeah,
ketchup, horsey sauce, it always tastes good. And I think it travels better than any fry out there.
yeah.
And like even if it's undercooked, it's still good. Even if it's burnt to the crisp, it's still good. Like I get the fries and then whatever meat entree I'm thinking. But like yeah, it's so good.
Dude, it's 100. And secret about Arby's fries, they sell them in the frozen food section now, and they're actually just as good as the restaurant in the frozen food section. Like they hold up in the frozen food, which I've never had like a fast food branded fry that does that the way the Arby's curly fries does.
Well, hell yeah. Yeah, that's our number five.
So number four is where I have my one side. It's the Taco Bell nacho fries, dude. And not the only appearance that Taco Bell will be making on my list. Not shocking at all, I know. But
Yeah.
the Taco Bell nacho fries are next level, dude. Like the seasoning that's on them, and then I think I really appreciate getting the cheese sauce with it, man. Like instead of the ketchup or whatever you like to eat with your fries, like the cheese sauce with like that like Tex-Mex spice seasoning that they have on there, it just hits, man. And then by the end of it, like you might have a little cheese sauce left and you can dip whatever main item you have in there with the salt with some of the spices left in the cheese sauce. Taco Bell nacho fries are where it's at.
It's like the little nachos, like, let's make it better. I've
Oh
had
yeah,
I've had
100%.
I've had them a couple of times. Let's just say I got Taco Bell coming up on this list much later.
Hell yeah, brother.
So number four for me, it's got to be a crystal slider.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice.
So for me, like my favorite three items to put on a hamburger are if I have to put one, it's mustard. If it's two, it's mustard and pickle. If it's three, it's mustard, pickle, onion.
Okay.
Southeast, like White Castle's good. Crystal just hits differently.
Yeah.
But like if I go to Crystal, like we had one off of Prince Avenue, not far from where I lived in Athens when I was at UGA. Go there all the time. Tremendous hangover food, probably the best hangover
Mhm.
food to mankind. You go to Crystal, I'm like, okay, I want cheese pups, I want chili cheese pups, I want a corn duck pup, I want a Crystal chick. I can even want breakfast, but it doesn't matter. You are at least getting one Crystal every
You got
time.
to. You got to. Absolutely got to. I have one random memory with Crystal Burger. I was going to a lacrosse tournament when I was in middle school, and my mom couldn't take me, and so my coach drove me. My coach was a bigger fella, let me assure
Yeah.
you of that. My brother ordered 20 crystals on the drive back from the lacrosse tournament, and I was like, oh my God, that is a lot of food.
I could do a sack full, and I'm not proud of it. I will do it every
Yeah, I mean,
time.
you can do it, but this was like a casual while driving meal. And like if I'm having like a sack full, like I'm probably gonna need to be at home, frankly.
Well, I'm also trying to get the grilled onions out of the box too. That's not good while driving.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's not safe. That's not safety first for sure.
That's not safety first. What's three for you?
My one dessert item I have on here, Cookout watermelon milkshake. Only available in July and August, but my God, is it good, dude. So, for people not from the Southeast, Cookout is truly a god tier fast food chain, honestly. You won't find a better bang for your buck. I guarantee you of that in terms of a Cookout tray for like $6 and you're getting two sides and a main. You can upgrade for $2 and get yourself a milkshake, which they have 40 of and different kinds. But The watermelon milkshake hits different, man. They got like it's big chunks of water. The thing I need to say about a cookout milkshake, you can't drink them. They're not
No.
actually a milkshake. It's ice cream.
Yes.
And but man, the cookout watermelon it's a different level, man. Like the ice cream is like the perfect amount of like not like sickeningly sweet, but sweet enough to like fill that void. And then you'll get the bite of watermelon in there that's like super refreshing. And that's why it's available in July and August because it like when it's hot in the southeast and it's humid, nothing hits like that watermelon milkshake, man. Especially when you've had a little bit to drink.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Cookout's one of like two massive chains out of Charlotte, along with Bojangles.
Yeah.
Cookout's come to Georgia in the last like 10 or 15 years, and we're all about that. Nothing from Cookout made the cut for me because like I mix it up all the time. I
Yeah.
wanted to go with the Cajun Crunch Wrap. I'm like, there's too much chicken on here. We're just
Yeah.
not going to do that. But like, we are literally in the watermelon milkshake slot right now
That's what I'm
with the
saying.
July
And second, like
31.
that's why I felt comfortable going with it on this list too, because like if I'm around to cook out in July and August, I'm for sure getting the watermelon milkshake. And like I'm with you, I mix it up with my order otherwise. But like if it's July and August, rest assured I'm getting the watermelon milkshake. They also have in December and January the eggnog milkshake, not the same tier.
No. I pretty much always do like the same sort of thing at Cookout. Like I get like double up on quesadillas, double up on
Mhm.
Cajun chicken wraps, and then I get like another sandwich. So like I don't spend $6. I spend like 12.
Well, I mean, still the like in this economy, $12 for that much food is still pretty damn good, man.
Inflation's real and food costs a lot of money, and this is false
Not a
starting.
cookout, not a
No,
cookout. It hadn't hit it
no,
yet.
no. I probably mentioned this next one for me for number three before. I doubt you ever had it. I don't know if it's your thing, but it's a game changer. The corn nuggets at Chicken Express.
So I've never
Unbelievable.
had it. I've never had it.
So Chicken Express is like a Dallas-based thing. I think you know of it,
Yeah, I know
maybe.
of it. Yeah, I've heard of this exact item. I've never had it though.
So they used to have two restaurants near UGA. There was one in Watkinsville, home of Zach Mettenberger, and then there was one in yeah, throwing that out there.
Hell yeah.
Um, and then there's one like in Lexington on the other side of like Athens.
Hmm.
So my big brother in the fraternity, interesting enough, from Asheville as well.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, he had the food palate of a child, but like he was always about let's go to Chicken Express, and I wasn't allowed to get another side. Like you are getting your tenders, your cup of white gravy, your biscuit, and you get your corn nuggets. And he's like,
That's right.
trust me, just do this. Like you can get like fried chicken livers, fried chicken gizzards, catfish. Like there's fries there. I'm like, no, corn nuggets. I think about those at least once a day and how much I miss those.
Brother, you gotta get him again soon. That's all I'm hearing.
I know. I gotta go to Dallas.
That's right. Number two, and this is a main, but I assure you that I order it every single time. Panda Express orange chicken, brother. It is undefeated. I don't care if you're at the airport. I don't care if you're driving, if you're in the mall. I don't care if you're driving by a Panda Express. Panda Express orange chicken's gonna hit every single time. The best way I can describe how good Panda Express orange chicken is, and like people think, oh, it's fast food, Asian food, like how good can it be? It's the best orange chicken you're gonna have. I guarantee it. It's so consistent with the flavor and the sauce, like the perfect ratio, the crispiness. But the best way I can describe it, the NC State podcast when we started dating was a vegetarian. One of the first meat items that she ate, 'cause she eats meat now, was Panda Express orange chicken because she smelled it and she was like, that smells so effing good. I have to try that. And now every time I get Panda Express, I have to pay the troll toll. Shouts to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and give her a piece of orange chicken.
Doesn't make my list. Very high end item as well. It doesn't matter if it's healthy for you or not.
Oh, it's not at all, but it's okay.
Like it doesn't matter like whatever side you get. You know, if you want to do fried rice, if you want to do lo mein, if you want to do mixed vegetables to be healthy, it just works. Like
Yes.
if you don't get it when you go there, you're doing it wrong.
100%. And like, I like, again, me being the fast food connoisseur that I am, I load up on it. I get the bigger plate, which is three entrees, and it's
Yes,
three entrees
have
of
to.
orange chicken, baby. Let's go.
I was working construction before summer before my senior year of high school with my best friend. He was a very picky eater.
Yeah.
6'6", played offensive tackle backup, kind of a candy ass. But we would go into Perimeter Mall dressed up in like our like paving attire just to
Yeah.
get a just to get a Panda Express.
Hell yes. I mean, dude, it's so good.
It was a vibe, and we didn't care.
No, why would you? You had orange chicken. What's there to care about?
No. And number two for me, what's there to care about? Uh, you may have to go to the nicest part of town to go there. I'm talking about the jalapeno bombers at Church's Chicken.
Oh, dude, that's a good call. That's a really good call.
Again, a lot of these, it's the first time I've ever had one of these.
Yeah.
It's like a cheddar cheese. It's not white cheese. Everybody else tries to do it. They just do it better. Apparently, they do have like a wrap with these things in it.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh, does it have fried chicken in it too? Because that's you're talking there.
It might be. They've got really good biscuits with honey on top of it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Takes forever to get your food because they make it right in front of you. There
Mm-hmm.
used to be one right across from the Big Chicken. Again, everything was like in the vein there on 20.
Everything just centers around the big chicken.
And so when I was playing travel baseball at 12 years old, kind of about to hit puberty, not quite there, still 5'2", still Big John.
That's right.
Hit my first home run, and I think I was like on a tear at the plate. I was hitting like 400.
Oh yeah.
It's like every time I go and get Church's Chicken, like, Dad, get me some Church's Chicken. It's like it's gonna take extra 45 minutes, but yeah, we'll do it for you.
You keep hitting like you are, you can have whatever you want to eat, son.
That's what that was all about. And what's number one for you?
Number one is my go-to. I have to have it every time I go to Taco Bell. That is the beefy double cheese burrito. And there have been many iterations of this, but the key is it's the burrito that comes with the crispy strips inside. And that's what I care about when it comes to this. I think that when you're talking about an elite Taco Bell item, and like right below this is the Crunchwrap Supreme, like to be very clear. But what makes Taco Bell at its best is when you have just the conglomeration of meat, cheese, rice, sour cream, whatever's in there, and then you add that little bit of crunch in there on top of that. That's what makes Taco Bell elite. And this has the crispy strips throughout. You don't have like the big thing in the Crunchwrap Supreme, so that's why this is a little bit above that. It's cheaper than the Crunchwrap Supreme, which I think is also key. Only you're still talking under $3 a pop with these. And yeah, this is my go-to, man. I can't live without it. I legitimately have one of these once a week.
Hell yeah. Uh, Again, I'm not a big sour cream person at all,
I
but
go
like,
I go no sour cream because I want the pure meat flavor.
yes, I get that. So like, this is your go to Taco Bell. My number one's a Taco Bell too.
Yes, that's right, baby.
That is the chicken quesadilla.
Okay. Love it.
It doesn't matter how so many bad days of work just riding, like driving up ponds, like in the dark, trying to figure this out in my car that doesn't kind of work. It doesn't matter if the tortilla is like partially burned, if nobody there cares. However, they slice up in four ways. Just a combination of the cheese, the tortilla, the chicken, the chipotle sauce.
Hmm.
Even if they forget to give you like taco sauce, it's still good. Like every time I go to Taco Bell, like I'm getting between 5 and 9 items, and
Yeah.
one of them will be this. Sometimes two of these, and it's always the bottom of this big bag of sadness. So whatever like tacos I get, I have to take them off to get to the bottom of the chicken quesadilla,
That's
and I
right.
just then I devour it in like 4 bites.
100%, dude. And like that, so let me give you anyone out there as a fast food guy, let me give you the Taco Bell advice. There's two instances that you're gonna have at Taco Bell. They're either gonna give you no taco sauce, or they're gonna give you more than you can ever possibly eat in one meal. And there's no in between. You never get the right amount of sauce. No, 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 no. But what you got to do is you save it. We have
Yes,
stores of fire sauce in our cabinet right now from the over orders, just in case one day they don't give me the sauce.
we put them in the refrigerator, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
ready to go. It doesn't even matter if it's mild or Diablo or even the avocado, the green one. I'm like, it's
Oh,
all good. I need it. I
yeah.
need it.
Gotta have something on there, man.
Gotta gotta have something on there. When I go to Taco Bell, I usually get 9 items. NINE nine. You got your Boston Red Sox hat. The Braves lost 1-0 in extra innings, but Acuna is not out for the year, so that's great.
Love, hey, dude, as just a baseball fan, dude, just keep Ronald healthy, man. He's so much damn fun, man. I just want him to. I don't. It sucks when he's not playing.
I swear, like when people saw that, like Snitker put him out there, People
Mhm.
are like, burn him alive in front of his family was what I
Yeah,
saw.
100%, dude. Like, I mean, the punishment fits the crime, frankly.
Like, nail him to a pike, put him at the pitcher's mound, and do it at the Astros game so his son Troy can watch. Look
That's
what you did.
right.
Don't become this.
Let the boy watch.
So I've been a Braves fan since '91. You've been a Red Sox fan about as long,
Yeah,
maybe a
since
little.
like 96, 97. Yeah.
So we're gonna name our nine favorite players from our teams. The only thing is like we have to have memories of them playing. Like I can't do Hank Aaron or Dale Murphy. You can't do Carlos Yastrzemski or Jim Rice.
Correct. Yeah. 100%. And like
And
I some of my rankings are based off like actual memories, like they're just stronger memories, quite frankly.
yes. So you started out. Who do you have at nine?
At nine, I have John Lackey.
Oh
Just because he's a
yes.
psychotic son of a gun. And like as someone who is overly competitive, I would say, I can't like before coming over here, I was at an engagement party, or before recording this, I was at an engagement party, and we were, making a pickleball date to go play some pickleball, and I was like, I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna be very competitive about it because I can't help it. I don't, and like John Lackey's a psychotic son of a gun, man. Like he would go out on the mound and like you didn't know if he was gonna throw a ball like at you or if he was just gonna walk up and stab you because that's kind of the energy he brought to the mound.
Yeah, he's like Psycho T out there, Tyler Hansbrough.
Yeah, exactly, man.
uh, Great player there for a while there with the Angels and the Red Sox.
Hmm.
Definitely remember that sweet spot, probably like 2000, 2010. That's
Oh
kind of
yeah,
when he
100%.
love that. Number nine for me, I've got just beef meat, Brian McCann.
Oh yeah, true beef meat, man.
A lot of the guys on my list are gonna either be in Cooperstown or already there. This guy's very borderline. I don't know if he got in, but like anytime anybody who reads my work at fanside.com knows one of my big things is prospects do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Us in Braves country, we love a guy who's homegrown, who plays great defense and has occasional pop.
Hmm.
But the guy always steals the shine from a better prospect. Jeff Francoeur was that prospect. Brian McCann was just better.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, Kept pitchers loved throwing the ball to him. He always had an approach at the plate. Couldn't run worth a damn. Basically,
You
just
and I could outrun him, I'm pretty sure.
I can run him now, and I'm in
That's what I'm
terrible
saying.
shape.
Like in our like we could get up right now and go outrun Brian McCann in his prime.
There was one year where he almost won the batting title. I think he lost it last week to Freddie Sanchez of the Pirates. I'll never
Yeah.
forget.
What a guy, man. Brian McCann was a dude.
Brian McCann was a dude. Who's number eight Red Sox for you?
So to be clear, he was a bust ostensibly when it comes to the Red Sox, but I have never been more excited to watch a player than Daisuke Matsuzaka, man.
Oh yeah,
And like when he came over from Japan, I was convinced that he was just gonna be like he was never gonna allow an earned run in his entire life. Like the gyro ball, like I thought,
yeah.
like I bought into everything that was happening with Daisuke, and that made me excited to watch every start he had. He had some good years, to be clear, but like he fell off pretty quickly. But man, I already was into the Red Sox. I was already into baseball at that point. But I think like when I think back, like Daisuke really helped me like love baseball, like and get me like excited to watch just a random game on a Tuesday or something like that.
A lot of guys came over from like Japan. Like Ichiro was special, then Hideki Matsui and Daisuke was a little bit after that. He's like, I got a gyro ball. This guy throws eight pitches. I remember
Yeah.
all the raging dorks on ESPN covering baseball just slobbering over him, and I'm like, chill out. But
Turns out none
Dice,
of the eight were actually that good, but
no, but
he threw
I
eight of them.
no, but I do remember that. Number eight for me. Didn't play for the Braves very long, only 2 years, but we all remember that batting stance.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Gary Sheffield.
Yes, sir, dude. My slow pitch softball batting stance has been compared to Gary Sheffield because I have a bat waggle very similar to it.
I used to do kind of more up and down, and then like I wouldn't put my shoulder in, I just couldn't hit it. But like Gary Sheffield played for the Braves in '02, '03. He bounced around a bunch. He played for like the Brewers and the
Mhm.
Padres and the Marlins and the Dodgers. Should probably be in Cooperstown, but like his association with Barry Bonds probably keeps him out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the best dude, but he was a hell of a player. The '03 Braves were a phenomenal offense. Then they lost like Mark Prior, Kerry Wood, and the Cubs. And then they lost to Bartman.
Hmm.
I think Gary Sheffield got all the money from the Yankees, and but I'll never forget like MVP baseball with Randy Johnson and Miguel Tejada on the cover. Gary Sheffield, the Braves, just I love that '03 team.
Dude, Sheffield's one of the few like people who have had Yankees tenures that like I can't even like really hate on that much because like he just took the Yankees money. He was just
Yeah.
awesome at baseball, man. Like
Mhm. Put him in Cooperstown so he can be the first Marlin to have a hat. He said he would do it if he gets it.
love that. Love that.
All right. Number seven.
Koji Uehara, dude. Going to
Yeah.
another Japanese guy, but someone who actually lived up to the hype. In the like 2013 season, we've never seen anything like what Koji Uehara was
He
doing.
was amazing.
Dude, like unhittable. And like I remember the '04 World Series. I remember the '07 World Series, but the 13 World Series when I was right fresh out of college and didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, that mattered to me. That meant a hell of a lot to me. And watching Koji Uehara there was something that really got me going.
He was unhittable that year, and the best part is you could beat the Cardinals again.
That's right, 100%.
Number seven for me, when I talk about prospects don't matter, this is the ultimate prospect, Andrew Jones.
Oh yeah, what a guy.
Willemstad Curacao. Didn't know what the hell that was. Everyone kept saying, like, this guy's coming up. Hits like two home runs versus the Yankees 96 World Series.
Hmm.
Best defensive center fielder of all time. Just
Hmm.
did stuff that like Ken Griffey Jr. would occasionally do. He did it every night.
Hmm.
His bat eventually had to come around, and it did. I think he finished second MVP to Pujols in '05.
Yeah.
And then he ate his fat ass out of the league, basically.
It happened. As I said, I'm a fast food slut, so I respect it.
Hopefully we get him in the Hall of Fame in the next couple of years.
I think so. I don't know if you've seen the class of newcomers coming in 2026, but it's bad.
It's like it's Cole Hamels.
It honestly like I would not be surprised if none of the dudes on like that are like first year actually get in ever.
No, it's gonna be a big come up for David Wright.
That's right. That's right.
All right, six.
Speaking of crazy pitchers, and another closer, Jonathan Papelbon, man. Um, I don't think the dude has a brain cell like in his entire head. Like truly, like he's just out there to strike you out and make you feel bad about yourself. And I I think I had forgotten how much I appreciated closers until I had to watch Kenley Jansen the past 2 years. And
I can't believe he's gonna get in the Hall of Fame. It's utterly ridiculous. He's gonna be the
yeah,
worst player in there. Like Harold Baines is better than Kelly Jansen.
yeah, yeah. And like watching Kenley Jansen over the past 2 years, and I'm like, I mean, I guess it works, but like it's not fun. And like Pap was fun, man. Like it was like the Red Sox have had some fun closers. We've had a crossover. I would assume that a guy who I'm not going to mention who also closed for the Red Sox is on your might be on your list. But we've had some fun closers, but I think I had gone enough years that I had forgotten how much a closer. And then, the Red Sox got Aroldis Chapman this year, and he's a horrible human being, but damn, is he fun to watch pitch.
Jonathan Papelbon went to Mississippi State. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, he's the most Mississippi person that's ever lived.
He's kind of a dick, but all of his brain cells went to another dick in Jay Cutler.
That's right.
Six for me, a guy who loves to hear his own voice. That's John Smoltz.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Phenomenal Brave, god awful on Fox. God Jesus.
No. Only pitcher to win 200 plus games and have 150 saves. Greatest trade in Braves history. He got him as a prospect from the Tigers for Doyle Alexander in '87. Spent basically the bulk of his career. His last year is split between the Red Sox and the Cardinals. Um, just a lot of the guys with the Braves like didn't throw very hard. He had gas. He threw
Mhm.
hard. He had a splitter. He had a slider. Whatever he needed to do to make the team great, he did. He pitched one of the best games anybody ever lost. The '91 World Series, Game 7, lost to
Mhm.
Jack Morris
Mhm.
because the Twins cheated, and that's why they're cursed. Yeah, y'all go to hell forever.
That's right. Yeah, and shouts to another guy that crossed over. Brief Red Sox as well.
Yes. Number five.
This is probably lower than you thought this guy was going to be. I have Manny at number 5. And
Okay.
I mean, Manny's awesome. I love Manny Ramirez to the day I die. Like just an absolute head case, but who hit the absolute piss out of the baseball. And I hear a lot of talk about these days. I hear a lot of talk about Aaron Judge being the greatest right-handed hitter of all time. Manny Ramirez is the best right-handed hitter I've ever seen. And dude just was born to play baseball except I don't know if he cared enough to play baseball. And I think that's just a very interesting dichotomy. Like, as someone who writes about sports and thinks about things ethereally, like, I'm forever fascinated by Manny Ramirez, but I also got to enjoy him watching him play for Red Sox World Series. So like it's the perfect marriage.
He gave his MVP, his one MVP trophy, to his psychiatrist.
Yeah, 100%.
Figured he'd be up there for you. At number five for me, I met him when I was two at Parker Kroger. Tom Glavine.
Okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. The
Uh,
the lefty.
the lefty. Didn't have the best stuff. I pitched a lot like him. I got to keep it low. I didn't throw very hard, but I was right-handed. I always try to throw a circle change. I would just get teed off. I would basically just throw like uh, spike curves like Mike Mussina. That's what I would do.
Hell yeah.
Glavine could handle the bat very well. He was also a member of Chicks Dig the Long Ball. Really,
Yes, sir.
really, really good broadcaster. Phenomenal hockey player. Got drafted ahead of Luke Robitaille and Brett Hull.
Hmm. Yeah.
This guy just, I wish he would have been a career Brave, but this is a problem when you sell it to a corporation.
Yeah.
This is what I hate. The fact he didn't get to finish his career with the Braves just like pisses me off that Ted Turner sold the team.
It sucks, man. It's no good.
All right, four.
For also, again, we're getting into heavy hitters now and also some like personal bias. I have Poppy at number four, David
Oh,
Ortiz. And I mean, it's Big Poppy. Like, I don't
yeah.
have to say a whole hell of a lot. The '04 World Series run is one of the most incredible things you've ever seen. Like, uh, the Netflix released before they released the 2024 season documentary, they released the comeback, another documentary about the '04 World Series. And the NC State podcast asked me the other day, she was like, "Did you cry when you watched that?" I was like, "Oh, I bawled like a little baby." Like, and like so much of that is centered around Poppy. And then we got him for another decade after that. And like, I like, it's truly like, when you hear the argument about does clutch exist, like David Ortiz is one of the examples to be like, hell yeah, clutch exists. Because like, there's no one you want at the plate more than that dude, quite frankly.
He's the most clutch baseball player of all time. It's
Yeah,
close.
yeah, 100%.
Number four, another big hitter for me, Greg Maddux.
Oh man, that's lower than I thought Greg Maddux would be for sure too.
Um, you may disagree with me on this. I think he's the best pitcher I've ever seen, just in terms of like what his two seam fastball,
Yeah.
85 miles an hour. Nobody could hit that. He could throw a perfect game, or he could throw complete games in 75 pitches.
Hmm.
Won like 16 of 17 Gold Gloves. He let Mike Hampton have one.
Yes,
Chick
sir.
stick the long ball. Incredible competitor. Could handle the bat well. Could steal bases too.
Hmm.
When he came to the Braves, he's like, "Oh, we're for real." It was either going to be him or Barry Bonds that John Schultz was going to get after '92. He came over from the Cubs in '93, played to '03. The reason he's not higher is because it always kind of felt like he wasn't ever of Atlanta, like he's from
Yeah.
Vegas, and he want to wear the A on his hat. And I'm like, come on, man, the Cubs didn't cherish you either.
No, 100%. And I'll go ahead and tell you, like, he's not the greatest pitcher of all time. That would be my number three on this list, which is Pedro Martinez. 99 and 2000, Pedro is the best pitcher I've ever seen. Talk about unhittable while everyone's juicing, quite frankly, and you still can touch Pedro. And the changeup, the fastball, and also, but I think the thing that, very similar to Maddox, like just an ultimate competitor. Like, there are so many instances of Pedro going into the dugout after one of his teammates got hit and being like, "Who do you want? Like, who do you want? I'll take him." And like, he wasn't afraid there. And then also, for I would say a solid like 4 years, the background on my phone was him tossing Don Zimmer to the ground.
Uh, I respect that.
But Greg Maddux is number two on that list for me, to be very clear. I love Greg Maddux.
I would say like I never grew up seeing Sandy Koufax. This is probably the closest thing to Sandy Koufax, the most dominant pitcher.
Yeah.
Maddox is, I think he had like 150 more wins than him, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
100%.
Same amount of strikeouts, but that's okay.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Number three for me. Thank God he's not didn't break his leg. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah. Dude, Ronnie's awesome, man.
He's Ronnie Baseball, the most talented player to ever wear a Braves uniform at any of their three places. More
Hmm.
talented than Aaron, more talented than Maddox, Warren Spahn, Eddie Matthews, Babe Ruth. Doesn't effing matter. Ronald
Hmm.
Acuna Jr. is the most talented player who's ever played for the Braves. What he, some people think he's like the firecracker personality. I don't care. He could give him a street in Atlanta. Give him like
Mhm.
Give him Midtown, and he just owns it. Like him and
Yeah,
Charles Barkley can basically do it. Ronald Jr. can do no wrong.
dude, 100%. And like, I've never understood the fiery personality thing. I think the dude just loves baseball. And like, isn't that what you want from a star player?
Yeah,
Someone who just freaking loves baseball?
100%. Yeah, Ronald Acuna Jr. If Alex Anthopoulos, if you trade him, you need to light yourself on fire.
100%. In the middle,
Like
on the mound of Truist Park.
you need to do it off the Atlanta Banana and just cause a scene.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely.
The last selfish act in your life.
That's right.
Atlantic Station in shambles. Who's number two for you?
Speaking of dudes who just love baseball, and a dude whose career was cut short, unfortunately, Dustin Pedroia. I freaking love Dustin Pedroia, man. Just a dude who, if you saw him on the street, you would never know he was a professional athlete, but also a dude who won a Rookie of the Year and then the next year won MVP. Like, just an absolute gamer, the absolute dude who you listen to Red Sox teammates of his talk about him, and it was just like, he was the spark plug, but also the best player on the team. And like, it's rare when those two things match. And I think the fact that those two things match for a dude who is my height, like 5'9", and like did not look like a professional athlete at all. Like, I've never, I've never had more fun. Well, I take that back. My number one, I've had more fun, but I've rarely had more fun watching a baseball player and just being like, I don't know how you're doing it, but damn, am I having a good time?
There are very few players that look like this. Like they're unassuming. Like how are you possibly doing this? Like Maddox and Pedro had that on the mound a little bit.
Yeah.
Tim Lincecum.
Oh yeah.
I know you probably hate him, but Jose Altuve has this too.
Yeah.
Yogi Berra supposedly did as well. Where
I
like,
respect Jose Altuve. He can, kick rocks, but I do respect him. He's a hell of a baseball player.
but yeah, if Blazer show stayed healthy, you can
That's
only
right.
imagine.
Yeah, man. Manny Machado can F off to the day he dies.
Yes, that's fine. Number two, a guy who's a day younger than me, and that would be Freddie Freeman.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, old
Yeah,
Frederick.
yeah. We write so many articles on fanside.com about like, Freddie, whatever it is. Like, I'm the resident Braves fan. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't. My phone's not acting right because it's Freddie Freeman time. Here we go. Now,
He's giving you a call.
um, so we talk about like prospects on it. Everybody is just slobbering over themselves about Jason Hayward. Like he can't hit. Also, my pledge brother went to high school with Jason Hayward. Not a nice guy.
Tracks.
Tracks. Freddie Freeman was Chipper Jones. I remember him being saved on Chipper Jones's like uh, ATV and everything like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh, Incredible swing. It looks different. It's like Don Mattingly's swing. It's Don Mattingly in real life if he was healthy.
Mhm.
I hope he goes into the Hall of Fame with no insignia because he's just that important to both the Braves and the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck's also younger than me, and his career didn't pan out, but Freddie Freeman's is just absolutely flourishing.
Shouts to Freddie's veneers too.
Yeah,
Like I can't help it, but like every time he's like in front of a microphone, it's the first thing I look at. I'm just like,
Mhm.
those teeth are expensive.
And also somebody who has a very special person in his life named Rosemary. That's a big deal.
100%. Yeah, dude. Freddie Freeman's a dude, always
Freddie
and
Freeman.
forever.
Freddie Freeman's a dude, and I know who your one is, and you know who my one is.
Yeah, it's Nomar Garcia Parra, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no,
Nomar's
yeah,
the reason I love baseball. Like truly, like he's the reason I'm a Red Sox fan. He's the reason I love baseball, and I like I started watching Nomar in his rookie season in 1997, and it breaks my heart to this day that he was traded in the '04 season. Like he got a World Series ring, but he did not win a World Series with the Red Sox. And like breaks my heart to this day, but it was the time. But like when the Red Sox were still, under the curse of the Bambino in 99, 2000, watching Nomar and Pedro is what made me love baseball, truly. And like I watch of 162 Red Sox games, I probably watch 158. Like I might miss a few here and there, but I'm either watching or listening to every single game. And that wouldn't have happened without Nomar. I got kicked out of or I got benched in a Little League game for doing the batting glove routine. I got like I probably wasn't very good at baseball because I watched Nomar a whole hell of a lot. And Nomar never saw a pitch that he wanted to take. He was swinging at every freaking thing. And I probably did the same. And that's probably why I never amounted to anything as a baseball player. But like I've never had like he is Nomar means the world to me because he gave me something in my life that, granted, on a daily basis, the Red Sox tend to piss me off more than anything. But man, like, do I love watching the sport of baseball and do I love watching the Red Sox? And Nomar Garciaparra is the reason for that.
I can't emphasize this enough. Like for our generation, like outside of Ken Griffey Jr., probably the most universally beloved player.
Yeah.
That's not on your team. Like
He's
maybe
better than
maybe
Derek Jeter too, if you want to compare peaks. I can go toe for toe with any Yankee fan that wants to come at me. Nomar Garciaparra at his peak was better than Derek Jeter.
he was. That's why I liked it. That's why I liked him more. He played at Georgia Tech with like Jay Payton, Darren Bragg for I guess Danny Hall still the coach
Yeah.
back in '94. Love me some Nomar. Can't say enough good things about him. Just wish you didn't fall off a cliff that quickly.
It happened. It happened. It comes time comes for us all of it. Time comes for all of us, but sometimes sooner than others.
Yes. And my guy, he went out with a bang. That'd be Chipper Jones.
That's right, man. Dude, speaking of guys who are truly like universally loved,
I mean, people like in New York and Philadelphia hate him, but they can kiss my ass.
they're miserable. They're miserable.
They'll
I'm not gonna
never
say the word, but
they'll never have a player like Chipper Jones for them until the day they effing die. They will never have a player like Chipper Jones. Like
agreed.
you like the Tony Gwynns, the Derek Jeters, the Robin Yount's, the George Bretts come along hardly ever. Like those players, each are even left. Like you don't have this.
Yeah.
This guy got drafted by the Braves by Bobby Cox, number one out of Bull School in Jacksonville. Played shortstop initially, then played third base. Should have won Rookie of the Year over Hideo Nomo. Did everything he could with the Braves. One year he's like, I'm not going to have any power, so I'm just going to lead the league in hitting, and he
That's
did.
right.
Always took less to keep the team together. Just the smartest baseball mind I've ever talked to. Talked to him for 25 minutes 2 years ago. Absolute genius. I would if he didn't have like high school age kids, he'd probably manage the Braves, and he should. And
Yeah.
he's if anybody's out there talking smack about Acuna, this is the biggest Acuna lover of all time. He is like this guy.
100%.
This guy is more talented than me. Chipper
Yeah.
Jones. Chipper Jones is royalty. Like I would say, like I love Hank Aaron. Chipper Jones is my hero.
100%, dude. And even better, a great follow on Twitter. Chipper on Twitter is hilarious, dude.
Great in the booth. He always trolls
Oh
Smalls.
yeah.
Making decent time. We probably got to step this up a little bit. Let's do some remembering stuff. Guys, gonna remember some stuff here.
Yes, sir.
3 to 5 things or anything from our youth that doesn't exist or isn't used anymore that we're really fond of. Let's just do three apiece.
Okay, yeah, I've got four, but I can cut one off easily. So I got a banger to start with. Now that's what I call music CDs, bro.
Yes.
Bro, first off, we don't even have CDs anymore these days, but like it's hard to describe the stranglehold that now that's what I call music, like had on the society. Like anything you watched on TV, you were getting a now commercial, now 46 or whatever the hell it was. They went up to the 80s, like in terms of how many they released. They were releasing like three a year, and it was just all the top 40 hits you could want. And man, it like as a society, we need to get back to this, quite frankly. Like Spotify has their playlists that are something like it. No, I need a now that's what I call music playlist.
You need to have now, that's what I call music four. I got that for my 11th birthday.
Oh yes.
I'm Boot Up a Dee Up a Die by Eiffel 65 and I
Yeah.
Try by Macy Gray. And I think it had all the small things by Blink-182. You can't match that.
No, absolutely not, dude. And like I think that was the funniest thing about him is like it was so genre non-specific. Like you could go from like a Fat Joe song to like I
Fat Boy
don't
Slim.
yeah, yeah, just like all over the place. It was phenomenal.
So good. So it's unbelievable. Like incredible stuff here. I'm gonna go to the sports thing here. I'm gonna go to the Atlanta Thrashers. I wish they still
Oh,
exist.
damn, dude, that's a good one.
Ilya Kovalchuk is my guy. Danny Heatley, don't ever drive.
Yeah,
Team wasn't any good. They won like they made the playoffs once. They won the Southeast Division back when us and the Hurricanes, Panthers, Capitals, Lightning all played in the same division.
yeah,
Those games were so much fun, and then Atlanta Spirit Group just sold them out. Not fair. I don't have a hockey team anymore. I actively root against the Winnipeg Jets. I hope they never win
yeah.
ever.
I mean, they're from Canada, so history's on your side.
Yeah, let's take a team from the ninth biggest metro area in the United States and put it one of the seventh biggest metro area in Canada, because that's logical.
Give Atlanta hockey back. That's my take.
I know, and I'll go. They'll support it. It's
Yeah.
I loved the Thrashers. It was because the Hawks were awful at that point.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was bad times for the Atlanta
Yeah,
Hawks
like
then.
early Philip Serena days. Yeah.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
What else you got?
Dunkaroos. Freaking
Yeah,
love Dunkaroos. They're back sort of now. They don't taste the same. They're still good, but they're not quite as good as they used to be. Probably all the stuff that's probably like giving us cancer as we speak, like that was in it back in the day. But good God, you get a Dunkaroos in your lunchbox, that's gonna change your entire day, maybe your entire week, quite frankly. But the cookies were just like the right amount of like almost cardboard, but had like a little bit of cinnamon hint to them. And then that icing, bro. Like halftime, I didn't even eat the cookies. I was just like, eating the icing like that, man.
it's like how do we make Teddy Grahams better? And they somehow did.
Dude, they killed it.
Oh, that's so good. I gotta go with the one thing because I know my mom will be listening to the show. The one thing that she like absolutely hated that I loved, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, what a good game! What a good game!
I was addicted to it. I think we got it like fifth grade. I thought I wanted to build roller coasters. I've only wanted to do four things in my life: play for the Braves, build roller coasters, front a band, and then do this. This is all I've ever wanted to do.
Hell yes.
We play it on the Gateway PC,
Yes, sir.
and this is back in the land before having cell phones. So I'm the older brother, 4.5 years older than my sister. Got to stay home by the home landline while she's out there during the summer. I'm basically just playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, building all these crazy parks, and I was really good at it, and I took it
Oh
very
yeah.
seriously.
Absolutely.
I named all of my like handyman after like their names were like Tom Morello and Angus Young.
Love that. Hell yes. Did you ever play Dino Park Tycoon back in the day where you would build like a dinosaur theme park?
I think like a friend had it maybe once or twice, but Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon was better. I just had a lot. We had Dino Park Tycoon on our school computer, so I spent a lot of time at school wasting time.
Hell yeah! What's your last one?
Last one I've got AOL Instant Messenger, baby. AIM. I actually got reminded of this the other day because I saw someone send out a tweet that said, ASL, if you don't know what that means, you're too young to talk to me. That was what someone sent out on Twitter, and I was like, age, sex, location, baby. Like that's what you do when you ever make it like a new AIM friend on whatever, platform you're on. Setting your away message was a big deal. You got to send a message. Getting the right screen name was always a big thing, but like it was basically texting before texting existed. And like the funniest part was when it was really popular, like most people were still on dial up. So you're like clogging up the home phone line to be able to go on AIM and talk to your friends after school.
I couldn't type fast enough, and I wasn't that cool. So this is like it's a bad memory for me,
Oh,
but
I'm
I'm right
sorry, man.
there.
I'm sorry.
I'm right there with you. Like Slack kind of has become that for me now.
Oh
So,
yeah, 100%.
uh, and I got to go out with the absolute banger, Nintendo 64.
Brother, that was the one I cut. I swear to God, that was the one I cut.
Yeah, the other ones I thought were Borders and Blockbuster.
Oh God, Blockbuster, dude. Give me a Blockbuster right. I'll open it right back up. I swear to God.
And Nintendo 64 from about like what 96 to '01, the ultimate gaming
Mhm.
console. So many great games: Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Super Smash Brothers, GoldenEye, King of Junior Baseball.
Oh yeah.
Even the games that kind of suck, like Pilot Wings, were still crazy.
100%, dude. And then there was always what was Wave Runner? I think like the jet ski game.
Wave
Yeah.
Race 60 comes with
Yeah.
your game. I had
Yeah,
that.
100%. And like the funny part was my orthodontist when I was in middle school had they had a 64 set up, but they didn't buy any other games for it. They just used Wave Race 64 for it.
Legends, you doing front flips on a wave race while you get your teeth fixed. That's what it's
That's
all
right.
about. And you know, it's part of the coming of age story we're on. We're gonna move on to our penultimate topic. Probably try to keep this close. Embarrassing moments you witness happen secondhand to somebody in middle school.
Yeah,
You've
100%.
got two, I've got two. Let's just cap it there.
Yeah. So I actually I'm starting off with one that was just me and my personal decisions as a middle schooler, which God, why was I allowed to make personal decisions as a middle schooler? Uh, I went through a bit of a John Deere obsession. Anything John Deere branded, I had to have it. If it was green and yellow, I had to have it. I had a pair of green and yellow Chuck Taylors, with the green outside and the yellow tongue. I had John Deere shirts in white, green, yellow, and black. I had three John Deere hats. Had a pair of yellow shorts that matched my green shirt and my black shirt and stuff like that. Went through a really big John Deere phase, and I wasn't a redneck. It wasn't about the tractors. It was kind of just like the predecessor to being a hipster more than anything. Like I was just like, you know what's weird? John Deere. You know what I'm gonna be into? John Deere. And now looking back, I'm like, what? Like I had the wings going and everything where I'm wearing all this, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like middle schoolers are the weirdest human beings that have ever lived.
You're not that weird. You're just Taylor Heineke.
That's right. That's right.
uh, I'm gonna combine this all. There was one guy in my grade. We're gonna call him Wes, and he went through about like a year where just he was just so hapless. Everything bad just kept happening to him. Just kind of like a skinny, scrawny guy, like in all the honors classes with me, did band. Didn't help the fact that he didn't hit puberty until eighth grade.
Yeah.
So one day we're running around the school like for PE. We usually run clockwise. He ran we ran counter this time, and he didn't catch that. So he got decked. Somebody stepped on his stomach, and he threw up his lunch all over the parking lot.
Oh my God, dude.
There's two more parts of this thing. So the other game we played PE another time was called Capture the Flag.
Oh yeah.
You go down to a soccer pitch. Each place where there's a corner kick, like there's
Hmm.
a traffic cone, Nerf football on there. Bring it to the other side. Team with most points wins. And he wasn't really good at this game, but he was really feeling himself this day. So the way our school was set up, 6 o'clock is like the road in front of the school. Ninth's like the front of the school.
Okay.
12 is like I realize it's gonna look different here on whatever it is. 12 is like there's an embankment up at the softball field, and then 3 o'clock there's like a chain link fence, like neighbors and stuff.
Okay.
So he's gonna go for it. He's running. He's running with all elbows and knees. This guy, we'll call him Jason, like just does like whoo. Wes fades and runs into this chain link fence, like a bad golf shot. The problem is three houses down was a bunch of brambles and briars. So he went into that thing like Brer Rabbit.
Dude, poor guy. Damn.
That's not the best West story. The best West story is this. We're in like health class, and we're doing like a tornado drill. So there's like six of us under our hexagonal or like the two wooden trapezoid desks pushed together.
Yeah.
And for some reason, all my teachers in middle school loved having like prey as pets in there, like gerbils, hamsters, whatever, rabbits, just prey.
Praise.
I'm under the table with Wes and four of the people. This guy next to me, Ben's like, oh, rabbit turd. He flicks it. Wes is yawning, goes in his mouth, and he swallows the thing like a tic tac.
Oh my.
I hope he's still alive, but that guy went through it for about a year.
Dude, middle school's a tough time, man. It
All right.
really, really is. Truly one of the most like secondhand embarrassment things I've ever felt my entire life. Uh, I don't know if y'all had this in Georgia, but in North Carolina, in every year we would have a 2 week period in PE where we would learn a different dance.
Yes.
In eighth grade, it was ballroom. In seventh grade, I truly can't remember what it was. And in sixth grade, it was square dancing. And I
Yes.
remember that distinctly. Eighth grade, ballroom dancing. We're getting ready because we have the eighth grade dance, like the eighth grade prom, essentially. And we're learning how to waltz and all these things. And they would just pair us up randomly, whatever. You could try to game the system to get with the girl you liked, this, that, and the other. We had a bigger kid in our class. No, no shame in that. Some of us are big boned. It happens. This girl got paired with him. We'll call him Jack. Jack works, not his actual name.
Yeah.
But Jack, this bigger fella, gets paired with this other girl. She immediately breaks down into tears and refuses to dance with Jack. And I've never felt more sorry or embarrassed for a person than like in front of the girls and guys PE class, this girl crying about the fact that she has to dance with Jack. And I'll never forget it. I felt so bad for Jack in that exact moment, and I frankly still feel bad some 20 years later. Like it was the most like humiliating thing I've ever seen.
Julia Sullivan's don't grow on trees.
No, they do not.
Uh, I'm in ours with the banger. I've told you this one. This is about a year ago. We were watching Oppenheimer. So there's a guy in my class. His last name's like Oppenheimer or something like that.
Yeah.
Back in '03, we don't know what the spectrum is, but this guy's definitely on it. Like really good at math, really good at science, language stuff, not so good.
Yeah.
So we're in band class. We go out to like the uh, the stage. We're working sectional work. All the trombones are out there working with our one band director who looked like a cross between Jerry Seinfeld and Ted Danson,
Strong mix. Strong mix.
like '90s Jerry Seinfeld
Oh yeah.
vibes.
With the killer mullet.
So I'm over there with like sort of wings, going from 5'2" to 5'8" in like 3 weeks. And I just guys I did band in sixth and seventh grade. This guy Oppenheimer or whatever it is, he looks like the professional extra. What's it? Jesse Hyman, the
Yeah.
guy with like curly hair, kind of portly. Looks like I don't know. He has like the Ryan Day perpetually rosy cheeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're trying to learn how to like basically like if you vibrate fast enough or you do your embouchure, you can hit like multiple notes without changing your position. Because on a
Right.
trombone, there's only seven. I still remember that. And the band director's like, "Come on, man, you could do it. You could do it. You could do it." This guy blows the slide off his trombone. It's the band director right here with the spit valve, and he has like a gash on his face.
One question I don't think I've asked you about this story. Did he get to stay in band class after that?
Honestly, everybody in band thought that was the funniest thing ever. They gave
Oh
this gave this guy a
yes.
lot of props.
Oh, I love that. It's so
He's
good.
he's a legend for that. But you know, it's more than a suburb fling. We're gonna finish with our last topic here. Our three favorite not on-screen movies or TV couples, and one that we wish can burn in hell forever.
Correct. I'll start with number three. Uh, just sentimental to me. One of my favorite shows of all time. I know you hate the main character and fair, honestly, but Marshall and Lily Erickson, bro. Uh, just goals as a couple, man. Love Jason Segel, first of all. I think Jason Segel is one of the funniest people on the planet. Never fails to make me laugh, no matter what kind of role he's playing, whether it's a Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where he's kind of crude and like a little bit there, or if it's Marshall Erickson, where he's the most wholesome guy that's ever lived. But Marshall and Lily is just it's chicken soup for the soul, man. I love it. I love it so much. And not even Ted Mosby can ruin it, frankly.
But I had a roommate who basically emulated everything that Marshall Erickson did. So it's elite. It's been downplayed a little bit, but I respect that a good
Did he
choice.
have his Lily though? That's the
He
key.
he did.
Okay, okay, okay.
She looked nothing like Allison Hannigan.
Well, that changes it all, frankly.
And I'm gonna go for number three, a very attractive couple, two kind of dummies, Jackie Burkhart and Michael Kelso.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Two teenagers trying to figure it out in Point Place, Wisconsin, that '70s show. Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher together now. They don't bathe their kids, but like certainly a more believable couple than Eric Foreman and Donna Pinciotti.
Yeah, 100%.
I watched so much that '70s show in high school. Like if I wasn't doing anything on Friday night, I would watch that '70s show.
Oh, bro, we watched a lot of that 70s show. We had a buddy, I won't name him on the show. But we called him Eric Foreman because he kind of looked like Topher Grace a little bit. And surefire way to get him very pissed off at you was to call him Eric.
Or Ziggy Stardust, either one.
That's right.
Uh, so what's number two for you?
Going with the classic, Harry and Sally from When Harry Met Sally, man. Truly the best rom-com that's ever been made. I stand by it. It's Billy Crystal's hilarious. As someone who is a Vince Vaughn fan, love a fast talking comedian. Like it's just it's a way to my heart as a fast talker myself. And seeing Meg Ryan interact with that with her, late 80s, early 90s charm that she had at the time, like it's just really hard to beat. And like, I don't know, man. When Harry Met Sally, I might go watch that this evening, quite frankly. It's a hell of a movie.
Seen a few times, certainly holds up. I have a recurring dream about Billy Crystal being lost in a mall, and he's really annoying. It's so good.
I love that.
And at number two, I've got Doug and Carrie Heffernan from King of Queens.
Oh God, yeah, that's a good one. This
Two,
almost has to be a throuple with Arthur Spooner in there, quite frankly.
Basement Artie, yeah.
That's right.
But what I like about King of Queens is like Carrie and Doug, like they're kind of combative, but they love each other. They're
Yeah.
both very attractive people, like their own ways and everything. Like Doug, like Kevin James, handsome, Lee Remini, very pretty and everything like that. They come together, but like they have like mistakes in their past, like oh, why I gotta keep reliving this hell. Very gracious with like their friends and family. Always comedic. Watch so much King of Queens, and plus there's also the Doug and Carrie, Arthur song. Rest in peace, Jerry Stiller.
Rest in peace, Jerry Stiller. Also, I'll randomly like I've actually never watched King of Queens like start to finish, but I've seen probably most of the show just like here and there. The other day I just threw it on and it was the episode where he buys the ice cream truck.
Yes.
Hysterical, hysterical. And also very indicative of that relationship too, is how they react to one another in that.
So I used to always refer to. I hate the Saints because I'm a Falcons fan. I refer to Sean Payton as a sports Patton Oswalt. Well, guess who played Sean Payton in the movie?
That's
Kevin
right.
James.
That's right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Not at all. Not even close.
And who's number one for you?
Near and dear to my heart. Nick Miller and Jessica Day, brother. New Girl. I mean, frankly, it could just be Nick Miller. I think Nick Miller is one of the funniest TV characters that's ever been in like put on screen. But I I appreciate the way that him and Jessica Day operated. Frankly, it reminds me a little bit of me and the NC State podcast to some degree. I'm bad at life. Like I don't have many skills in life other than writing and talking about college football. And my wife is very smart, very talented, but also a little, unique, I would say. And I think that's probably why it's very near and dear to my heart. But I enjoy the journey of getting Nick and Jess together. I enjoy the journey of New Girl. And Nick Miller is just a legend. I love him until the day I die.
I hope your credit score is triple what Nick Miller's is.
It is. It is. I do have a better credit score. I for a while there, maybe not so much, but it's a lot better nowadays. But like if I had to choose one scene where I'm really like Nick Miller, it's the towel scene with him and Schmidt, where he's like,
Yeah,
no, I don't wash the towel. The towel washes me. Yeah, that's very much how I operate in life.
I respect that. And I may have left an Easter egg for mine. And that's Julia Sullivan and Robbie Hart from
Yes,
Bloody Sand.
sir. Yeah.
The on-screen chemistry between Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler is second to none. It's my favorite rom-com. I think it's my favorite Adam Sandler movie just for that reason.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Arizona State podcast a little bit. Like I'm kind of like the rocker.
Yeah.
She's the cute one, and obviously there's no Glenn Gulia in our life or anything
Thank
like
God.
that. But like we'd be tight with Billy Idol. We would do that.
Yeah.
I just I love that movie so much. I watch it all the time. She watched it with me for the first time like
Hell
earlier this
yeah.
year. She's like, this is so great. Love that movie. And 51st Dates, like I love that movie too because it's the same
Yeah.
pairing. So.
Yeah, 100%. Also, Glenn Gulia, underrated top tier douche in movie history.
Yeah, certainly up there. And let's have an Alabama slammer. Who's the worst?
uh, this might be a hot take. Danny Zuko and Sandy from Greece.
Okay.
Brother, he ruined her life. Like he got her smoking. He got her like he like turned her into like she was a good student, probably gonna go on to great things, an exchange student. And he's like, no, come be like a crappy greaser with me. Like it's just a like terrible message of the movie. I enjoy the movie, don't get me wrong, but like terrible couple. And the more I watch it, as I get older, the more I'm like, I really don't like either of you people. Like I really just don't care for either of you. Everything else about the movie I enjoy, but you two just I can take it or leave it.
I mean, there's a reason John Travolta's still here and Olivia Newton-John's not. Hopefully, they don't encourage John Travolta. This I don't want that to
Oh
happen.
yeah, God no. I'll knock on some wood right here. Like yeah.
Number one for me, Tom Wambsgans and Shiv Roy.
So I've not seen Succession. So
I'll do this without like ruining this for you.
It's
So
I'll probably forget, so it's totally fine.
they both have like certain characters. They both have like multiple character traits that I hate in a guy and a girl. Like I do not want to hang out with people like this.
Yeah,
Tom Wambsgans is, for lack of a better word, a diesel dick. He shoves his stuff into everything.
yeah,
Just forces his way into conversations. The ultimate delegator doesn't do a damn thing and just is an absolute shaking babies kissing hands guy. Like like just schmoozes his way through life. It just disgusts me.
yeah,
Then Shiv Roy is like the only daughter of Logan Roy, played by Brian Cox.
right.
She's like, oh, I'm doing like 16 different things. Like, oh, I'm running a charity. Oh, I'm a stay at home, whatever, stay in bed dog mom. I'm doing all these other stuff. Oh, can I be part of the board? I deserve this job, and I haven't worked for the company in like 14 years. And then you get to the room, and then you don't do anything. It's just the epitome of female nepotism that drives me insane.
You're not making me want to watch the show, I can tell you
Um,
that.
you watch the show for three reasons. Oh, well, four reasons. You watch it for Kieran Culkin as Rowan
Yeah,
Roy.
yeah.
Jeremy Strong is fantastic. Brian Cox is, and obviously, I forget the actor who plays Tom Wambsgans and Sarah Snook. They're all really good. So like, it's just a character I hate, but like they're really good. It's a really good
Okay.
show.
No, I do need to check it out. It's one of my blind spots for sure. Uh just want to shout out the real life couple that I look up to. Nick Saban and Miss Terry, man. We gotta love Nick Saban and Miss Terry.
Every time they win, they crank a "Gimme Shelter" in the car.
That's right, 100%. With while slamming some oatmeal cream pies.
And I don't know how many tears they cried after winning, but maybe they cried 196 tears because this was episode 196 of False Start. You can follow me, John Buhler, on Twitter or the X at Buhler118. You can follow Cody Williams at the Sizzle20. You can follow the show at CFB False Start. Like, rate, listen, subscribe, review on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere there's podcasts. 5-star review, please. You know, we had 6 segments today. 5 of them were pretty long. One of them not so much, but it's fine.
I mean, it's a summer fling, man. We had to get it all out.
Yeah, how to get all out because we gotta get some SEC coming up here next week. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, the off season of Tony Romo levels of prep has ended. Now we're getting into like the real stuff. We got to really get after it.
Well, in the meantime, just go out on the beach, just eat mangoes, do no prep because this is false start.